and you had some understanding. They even made everyone get in the ring and box. You had to get in the ring and box. And those days are long gone. They are long gone. But how can you be a police officer and not really think that one day someone is going to chin you? Someone's going to catch you. I don't care where it is. It might be domestic, doing a vehicle stop and you get a cheeky dig. You know, it's going to happen. And you're naive. You're foolish if you don't have some sort of mental sort of in your mind preparation. Right, it's coming. So what am I going to do about that? So do some training. Think about it. I used to think about scenarios all the time, debrief scenarios where something had gone wrong. Sometimes even if it went really well, what could I have done better on that call? What was my positioning? How did he, just be on top of things, be an expert, be good. So when you do turn up, you're in charge, not them. But that was just my mindset.
How long did it take to get a black belt? 5 years?
It took me just over, about 3.5.
That's fast.
It was, but like I say, I had something. This guy, Billy Higgins, was an incredible instructor.
You were there every day then?
I was training probably I got onto an England squad, an all-stars England squad run by a guy called Tiki Donovan, who's quite famous in the martial arts, and Billy Higgins. They ran an all-stars squad. And I got on that brown belt and really gave me an insight into how much I love competition. And that just egged me up for that. Getting there brown, but I was just training probably 4 or 5 times a week. But on top of that, I'd be running. I'd run everywhere, absolutely everywhere. So I'd run Christmas Day. I had that I think I read years later that Mike Tyson had this thing, Christmas Day he'd run. Everyone else is running at 4, he'd run at 3. Anything to give you the edge. So I'm not a big guy, so there's no weight category. So I thought, right, what will give me an edge? I'll be fitter than everyone in the room. I'll be the guy training Christmas Day. And if you put that stuff in the back of your head, when it come the day of the races, when you walk on the mat and you're facing an absolute monster, you're thinking, I bet he hasn't trained as hard as me. I bet he hasn't put the hours in. And that gives you something sort of to cling to, and it all comes on top. But I was training all the time, 3.5 years. But like I say, I had some very inspiring people around me that pushed me on. Yeah, it's very lucky.
3.5 years is great, man. You're not average about between 4 and 6 years now.
Well, probably about 4 years in Shotokan, but now it's been years since I've really been involved in the system. But yeah, I literally lived it.